Welcome to TRS Clips, where you'll find happiness through your own curiosity. You know, I have a lot of friends from other countries who are now staying in Dubai, Abu Dhabi. And their biggest reason for staying, the girls especially, they say that they've never been to a safer place than this. They've never lived in a place that's safer than this. So my actual question is, in the background, what has the government done to make it that safe? Do you read Yuval Noah Harari?
Yes.
He has a whole chapter on law and how laws came about for human beings. Like, what was the need to create laws for humans? It was because there was probably some ancient human who committed the first crime. And because of crime, they realized, oh, laws are needed in the first place and security is needed. So when you look at things that primarily, now you're running a country, you want to ensure that that whole geographical landmass is safe. I don't know too many countries which have ensured that the whole geographical landmass is almost free of crime. So what has gone on in the background to make it that safe?
Well, establishing the laws and making sure that there is law and order is the first step. But then re-emphasizing those laws, and then the culture re-emphasizing the importance of adhering to those laws. And then within those laws, there are obviously fines and all kinds of penalties that you could be exposed to if you break the law and whatnot. And that kind of becomes a re-emphasizing kind of cycle, you know, like it just keeps re-emphasizing certain values that the law have established maybe at first, that the culture has also introduced at a certain point. And then all of this makes you also feel like, yeah, I shouldn't be throwing anything out of the window of the car, not because I might get a fine, but no one else is doing it. So I'd be, you know, like I'd be the black point in all of this. To give you another example, personal example, I drive a lot on the highway, and some time ago they introduced a penalty if you use your phone while driving. Okay. And I have self-drive in the car. So technically I'm not driving, right? But if I do hold my phone, it's a hefty fine with black points, which after accumulating for X number of fines, I could lose my driving license.
How much is the fine?
It's 800 dirhams, which
yeah, so 17,000 rupees roughly, 16,000.
Yeah, so it's quite a fine. So imagine if you get, and each one of those carries 4 black points. You need 24 to lose your license. Is it 4? It's 4 or 6. I'm not sure. But yeah.
There's very strong systems built in.
Exactly. And this is not basically a policeman or a police car, catching you on the highway. It's the cameras.
Was it like this in your childhood as well? Like,
no.
It was not as safe as it is now?
Not in terms of safety. I'm referring to this traffic, road system, etc.
I'm saying crime in general.
I used to hear about things happening in the past, but the usual things, you know, someone stealing something from someone's house, that kind of thing. We have had incidents. Very few, very rare, every now and then. But then every time something happens, something changes afterwards, and like it as if, okay, we missed this, or for example, we should have covered this earlier, and then you improve it, and then nothing afterwards happened. So I think it's also that okay, if you have laws and you have regulations, and those are 30 years old, and they don't really fit what you're trying to do now, it's not going to work.
Hey, if you enjoyed today's clip, make sure you check out all the other clips we've uploaded on this channel. You'll find a clip related to almost every single topic as long as you're willing to search for it.